He studied science for the exam. Have you finished your meal? I can finish the book by tomorrow. We often have pizza for dinner. The man wearing the hat is my uncle. He had lived in that city for 10 years before moving to the countryside. The new restaurant is more flashy than the old one. The children started playing in the park. Mechanic is repairing the engine of the car. The boy with glasses is the class president. He doesn't drink coffee. He doesn't like horror movies, and neither do I. If you eat too much, you will get sick. We have to do laundry. The plant grew on its own without any help. We used to gather as a family during the holidays. He may forget his anniversary. They contain important information. The package was shipped yesterday. Do you know swimming? The book I'm reading is a science fiction novel. We will be able to visit the museum tomorrow. They will go on a journey next summer. The white flowers are more fragrant than the yellow ones. I might try a new recipe for dinner. Children are playing outside. He speaks 3 languages. If we go to the beach, we can build sand castles. If you don't hurry, you will miss the train. What a fascinating story. They were swimming in the pool. They like to go for a walk on the weekends. They talk about the movie they watched yesterday. When the sun goes down, the sky turns orange. If you water the plants, they will grow. Much obliged. Have you finished your work? The baby is crawling on the floor. The message has been translated into Spanish. The sun is the brightest star in our solar system. The blue dress is more beautiful than the green one. The movie we watched yesterday was a romantic comedy. I might try a new restaurant for dinner. He used to play football when he was younger. They used to go skiing in the winter. I need to get some food for dinner. Sequoia trees are the tallest trees in the world. There is very little time left to finish the task. He didn't see that movie, did he? The cat was chasing a butterfly in the garden. If you turn off the lights, we save energy. It costs too much. It smells delicious. I wish I had remembered to call my mother. The girl who plays the piano is very talented. I wish I could time travel. The dress she bought is very expensive. The exam was more difficult than I expected. I need to study for the exam, she told him. The cat groomed himself. Football is the most popular sport in the world. We have to study for the exam. We are watching a movie tonight. The house they are building will have 5 bedrooms. If he had time, he would help you with your project. We should apologize for our mistake. The song I heard on the radio got stuck in my tongue. Is there enough food for everyone at the party? They are painting together. We are waiting for the bus to arrive. They didn't do enough research before starting the project. They rode their bikes in the park. The old building used to be a school. I found myself lost in thought. He disciplined himself to get up early. He wishes he hadn't lost his keys. He has never been to a concert. I am very pleased. We have to go now, right? Could you please close the window? It's getting cold. He has played football since childhood. His computer is very fast. She had cooked dinner before her guests arrived. If it snowed a lot, we would make a snowman. So hot. We can have a picnic in the park. I met my friend at the cafe. I found myself singing along to the song. He goes to bed early. They are building a sand castle on the beach. He plays basketball with his brother. I study English every day. He wants to be a doctor. If they came early, they would get good seats. I want to go shopping and my friends want to go too. We need to clean the windows. He would be famous if he won the competition. He can run fast. He will call you later. I wish I could speak fluent English. I'll be ready until you come to pick me up. Will they join us for the game? He's tired too, I'm tired too. We blamed ourselves for the delay. I'll help you with your homework when I've finished mine. If you don't study, you will fail the exam. I listen to music while working. For a balanced diet, you should eat more fruits and vegetables. The new restaurant is bigger than the old one. The house was decorated for the party. My family goes shopping every Saturday. He drives to work every morning. They said, "We're having a party next week." He was watching a movie on his laptop. He played video games all day. Jenny works in the garden. They talk about the movie they watched yesterday. He has to finish his project before the deadline. For a balanced diet, you should eat more fruits and vegetables. Stronger than your friend. They're not going on vacation, are they? She was knitting a sweater for her sister. The room lacks proper ventilation. I have to clean the house before the guests arrive. Did you complete your project before the deadline? We can visit the museum tomorrow. If you don't water the plants, they will die. Have you ever been to a music concert? I completed the project on time. He hates being late. He fixed the broken window. They like to watch movies on weekends. He's going to buy his sister a birthday present. They clean their rooms every week. I'm going to visit my grandparents this weekend, she said. The message was ignored by the recipient. I was waiting for the train at the station. He took a shower and got ready for bed. He will visit his grandparents during the holidays. The movie we watched last night was a thriller. More talented than her sister. The little fluffy dog is my pet. The children were swimming in the pool. He has to finish his project before the deadline. If he worked, he would pass the exam. This is the most beautiful sunset I've ever seen. If I had known it would rain, I would have brought an umbrella. The blue pencil is cheaper than the red one. The children were swimming in the pool. He wrote a letter to his friend. I love chocolate. They take the train to go to work. Workers have been building the house for months. If you need help, just ask me. How lively. I was riding my bike in the park. Italian cuisine was served in the restaurant. The book was recommended by a friend. They didn't do enough research before starting the project. He will be painting the living room this weekend. I watched a movie last night. He wants to start a new hobby. We should practice English every day. This is the most challenging puzzle I've ever solved. They have lived in that house for 10 years. The window was broken due to the storm. He has to study for the exam. He is jogging in the park. They are waiting for the bus at the bus stop. They would go for a walk in the park. This book is more interesting than that. He always talks to himself in the mirror. If I don't forget, I'll call you tomorrow. The blue dress is more beautiful than the green one. Have they visited their grandparents recently? You can't trust others, you have to do it yourself. He was able to memorize the lyrics. I can jog in the morning. He's not coming to the party, is he? Workers have been building the house for months. How strong. They had known each other since childhood before they got married. He has to finish his report by the end of the day. My father drives a blue car. If it rained tomorrow, we would stay at home. He likes to watch TV programs. When I'm hungry, I make myself a sandwich. If they came early, they would get good seats. He wants to adopt a pet. Have you ever been to Paris before your trip last year? I found myself singing along to the song. Before that incident, I had never been so scared in my life. We were watching a football match on TV. They drank too much coffee and couldn't sleep. The Himalayas are the highest mountain ranges on Earth. We can't go to the party tonight. We eat breakfast at 7 o'clock. They had already seen that movie, so they decided to watch a different movie. Can you help me with my math homework? If he buys a ticket, he can enter the concert. The old building used to be a school. The big cake is sweeter than the small one. It could be a doctor's appointment. Is this where we should meet? The movie we watched last night was amazing. If he saves enough money, he will buy a new car. The yellow butterfly is more beautiful than the white one. The mistake was forgiven by the teacher. We can have a picnic in the park. The students had already left the school when the principal arrived. Wake up immediately when the alarm goes off. If it rains, take an umbrella. Did he live in Paris? We will have lunch as soon as we finish the presentation. They want to visit their grandparents. Is this a shop where we can go grocery shopping? He is jogging in the park. They had eaten before going to the movies. Answer the phone when it rings. We congratulated ourselves on a successful job. What a funny joke. He will call you later. We will have a picnic in the park. They were rehearsing for the school play. They said to me, "We're going to the beach." If it was warmer, we would have gone swimming. He studied math for the exam. As soon as we finish cooking dinner, we will watch a movie. If you want to lose weight, eat healthy foods. They take the train to go to work. Sarah isn't going to the beach, and neither am I. I can finish the book by tomorrow. My father drives a blue car. We've been friends since high school. His voice is higher than hers. Birds sing in the trees. He is currently studying for his exams. The girl standing there is my sister. The man wearing the hat is my uncle. The cake was beautifully decorated. He used to work late, but now he has a better schedule. If you don't hurry, we'll miss the bus. I was studying English last night. The New York Times is the most widely read newspaper in the United States. My sister called me this morning. If he finishes his work, he will come to the party. We have to finish the report before the deadline. The blue car is more expensive than the green one. He likes to watch comedy movies. I wish I could fly like a bird. You must arrive on time for the appointment. We have enough supplies for the camping trip. They like to picnic in the park. It's raining heavily outside. They will be able to finish the project on time. I study English every day. Can you help me? Asked. He used to work in a factory, but now he has his own business. When it snows, I like to make a snowman. He was working on a puzzle. After we finish our meal, we have dessert. There is little time to have lunch between classes. We lived in London 2 years ago. Lisa's going to the beach, so I'm going there. I might try a new restaurant for dinner. It costs a lot of money. She does ballet. Sarah is the smartest student in our class. This shirt is cheaper than the other. The baby was crawling on the floor. We were walking in the rain. They may disagree with your decision. I wish I didn't have to wait in line. We had been to that restaurant before. He will be happy if you buy him flowers. Do you speak French? When we got to the station, the train had already left. The yellow butterfly is more beautiful than the white one. The old building used to be a school. He drives to work every morning. I want to learn to code. Lions are the strongest animals in the jungle. He needs to exercise regularly. They talk about their plans for the weekend. I already sent the email. I want to go shopping and my friends want to go too. The concert was watched by a large audience. Jenny works in the garden. He was painting in art class. If I were a superhero, I would save the world. He wishes he could play the guitar. We listen to music in the car. Can you order pizza for dinner? Will they invite us to their parties? I'll lend you my book on condition that you return it. He was playing basketball in the gym. The children were playing with their toys. He cleaned his room on Saturday. They can swim in the depths of the pool. I played the guitar at the concert. How satisfying. He could be the next president. They may not understand the instructions. I'll call you when I get to the station. He takes a shower before going to bed. He disciplined himself to study every day. They usually have dinner at a restaurant. I'm the cat sleeping on the couch. Can understand complex concepts. What time does the train leave? Asked. The mistake was forgiven by the teacher. The man whose car was stolen reported the situation to the police. The children played in the park every afternoon. The girl in the red dress is my sister. If they don't go now, they'll be late. He plays the piano every day. How comfortable. I'm the cat sleeping on the couch. Could you please drop me off at the airport? I understand your point of view. He has already cleaned his room. He said to me, I want to visit Paris. We will be able to visit the museum tomorrow. The package was shipped yesterday. Students are studying for the exam. When we got to the arena, the concert had already started. He took a picture of the sunset. How fascinating. He studied French for 2 years. How strong. They laughed at themselves for a stupid mistake. I wish he hadn't left his phone at home. He plays the piano every day. What a great movie. If he had time, he would help you with your project. The concert will start at 2000. The movie interests him. He was able to memorize the lyrics. This pizza tastes better than the one we ate last week. I have to call my parents and let them know I'm going to be late. I found a rare coin in the market. They have lived in this neighborhood for years. If you don't hurry, we'll miss the train. The city is noisier than the countryside. You live in London, right? I often visit my elders. There are too many books on your shelf. He will fix the broken chair. Sarah isn't going to the party, and neither am I. Children are playing outside. If he buys a ticket, he can enter the concert. Where did you get that shirt? Asked. I helped my brother with his homework. If there is a lot of traffic, we will leave early. I drink a cup of coffee when I wake up. The library closes at 1800. It's making me burst into tears. If it's warm tomorrow, we'll go to the beach. The boy sitting next to me is my best friend. We have dinner at 7 o'clock. I want to learn English. He doesn't want to go shopping, and neither do I. We will take a break after completing this task. They watch TV in the evenings. The house that Jack built is now for sale. He said to me, I want to visit Paris. He locked himself outside the house. The Himalayas are the highest mountain ranges on Earth. He is jogging in the park. He could learn to play the guitar. The plant grew on its own without any help. How wonderful! You haven't finished your lunch, have you? The message was sent to the wrong person. He was washing the dishes after dinner. We need to buy more food. There isn't enough food in the fridge. We need to make a reservation for dinner. If it rained, we would take an umbrella with us. The girl who plays the piano is very talented. They will soon be able to make a decision. If it's warm tomorrow, we'll go to the beach. They had just arrived at the hotel. Birds sing in the trees. Have you tried the new restaurant in town? She likes to dance in her spare time. If I don't catch the next bus, I'll be late. He won't lend you his laptop, will he? As soon as the rain stops, we will go for a walk. Could be a famous chef. I wish I had seen the sunset yesterday. They are working together on this project. They'll be visiting their grandparents next week. You have to study regularly to improve your grades. They would go for a walk in the park. He wishes he could swim like a fish. You look tired. I will be able to finish my work on time. She said to him, please help me carry these bags. Do you remember the person who gave you this gift? Mary is the nicest person I know.